Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday session of Divine Femininity United. I am your girl, Dr. Bianca Miss B. Lee, and we are here to journey together through the Secret series. We just finished The Secret, the main book, the first book that was first a movie and then translated over to a book, which has been amazing. I absolutely loved reading that book. I love the movie, which prompted me to actually read the book with you all, because I felt like everybody should enjoy this book, okay? And I don't know about you all, but I started seeing results after application. Be clear, after application, because you can't just read the book and just, that be it. No, you have to read and apply what you're reading in order to see the results thereof, right? So I saw results after application after no more than a week and a half, 2 weeks. And it's been consistent ever since. When I tell you, I have a new testimony every day, because of the transformative message that I now have from reading this book. Okay, now that was the first book, The Secret. There are several books in the series, you all. There's The Secret, which is the original, then we go to the next, which is The Power. That is the book that we're about to start today. Today is day one of The Power. Okay, so as you all know, I always say it, I say it every single time we introduce a new book. To receive your reading material, if you do not have this book, to receive an ebook copy of this book for only $5, you can inbox me with your email address and I'll send it over to you. I'll tell you exactly where you can send your $5 seed. It's literally $5, okay? I've already paid for the books, okay? But what you're doing is investing in yourself. It's only $5 for the ebook, okay? So, but these are books that once you pay for it, once you get it, send your seed, you have it forever. Okay, and you can revisit these books, which you're going to want to do. Revisit these books periodically throughout the rest of your life. Okay, so that you don't forget how to utilize these applications, these secrets, these laws, and things like that for your life. Okay, these things have already been here. They've always been here. We just haven't utilized them. That's it. And no more am I denying myself my goods, okay? Period, point blank. And you should have that same resilience. You should have that same, I'm not taking it no more. No one is gonna stop me from my stuff, not even me. Hello, all right? All righty, so today, like I said, we're gonna embark on The Power. The Power, written by Rhonda Byrne, okay? So today we're gonna go through the forward, we're gonna do the introduction, and we're going to do chapter 1. Okay. So this is part 1 of The Power. All right. Again, if you don't have the book and the reading material, after we conclude today, if you send me your email address and, I'll go straight into it, because, I'm running this thing by myself. Right. So I'll go straight into it as soon as we conclude today. Send you your copy. That way you're prepared for the next time we meet, which is Tuesday in 2 days, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. All righty. You all. Listen, if you did not read or go through that process with us for The Secret, the very first part of the series, you must go back and watch those lives. Okay. All of our previous lives are archived. They're always readily available for you for replay at any time. You can grab all of my previous videos on my YouTube channel at Dr. Bianca Miss B. Lee. All of the information is either in the bio or in the captions of this video right here on Facebook and YouTube. Or you can go, if you're on Clubhouse, all of the previous lives, all of the previous conversations that I've ever had will be listed on there for you as well. Okay. You're never too late. There's not a such thing as too late. There's always right on time whenever you grab the information. Okay. All right, you all, listen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready your mind, gather your mind, get yourself to a place of stillness so that you can hear, you can receive, whatever light bulb moments turn on for you. Feel free to put it in the chat. Feel free to comment what that particular part of that reading brought to you, what insight you gained. Feel free to put it in the chat if you're in the clubhouse, and I will read them for you and we will go over them together. I tell you all the time, we are only holding each other hand, walking each other home. This is a journey that we're taking together. Together. There's no big I's, no little U's. I don't care how many letters I got behind my name, how many titles, how many accolades. I don't care about none of that. I am a human being. I am a spirit in a human body. You are a spirit in a human body. We are journeying through this 3D existence together, okay? Together. So hold my hand as I hold yours, and let's journey through this together, okay? So if you have any insight, you have anything you want to say it, okay? Say it so that I can, reiterate it and we can talk about it, all right? You could have some wisdoms that I need and vice versa, all right? Here we go, you all. This is the beginning of The Power, written by Rhonda Byrne. The back cover says, "You are meant to have an amazing life." In this book, I want to show you the way to an amazing life. There's so much for you to know about life, and it is all good. In fact, it is beyond good. It is phenomenal. Life is so much better than you think it is. And as you come to understand the way life works and the power you have inside you, you will experience the magic of life in its fullness. And then you will have an amazing life. Now let the magic of your life begin. This is from The Power, okay? Of course, she says for more information about The Power, you can visit her website, www.thesecret.tv, okay? Now, there's an insert that says, "This is the handbook to the greatest power in the universe, the power to have everything you want. Without the power, you would not have been born. Without the power, there wouldn't be a single human being on the planet at all." Every discovery, invention, and human creation comes from the power. Perfect health, incredible relationships, a career you love, a life filled with happiness, and the money you need to be, do, and have everything you want all come from the power. The life of your dreams has always been closer to you than you realize, because the power to have everything good in life is inside you. To create anything, to change anything, all it takes is just one thing, the power, okay? Now, going to the forward, it begins with a quote by the Emerald Tablet, circa 3000 BC. It says, "It is the cause of all perfection, of all things throughout the universe." Okay? Now, forward. September 9th, 2004 is a day I will never forget. It seemed like any other morning when I woke, but it would become the greatest day of my life. Like most other people, I had struggled and worked hard to survive all my life, dealing with difficulties and obstacles as best I could. But 2004 had been an especially tough year for me, and the challenging circumstances literally brought me to my knees on September 9th. My relationships, health, career, and finances appeared to be an irretrievable state. I would see no way out of the mounting difficulties that surrounded me. And then it happened. My daughter handed me a 100-year-old book. And during the 90 minutes it took me to read the book, my entire life changed. I understood how everything had happened in my life, and I immediately knew what to do to change every circumstance into what I wanted. I had discovered a secret that had been passed on through centuries, but had been known by very few people throughout history. From that moment, the world I saw was not the same world. Everything I had believed about the way life worked, was the very opposite of how it really was. I had lived decades believing that things in life just happened to us. But now I could see the incredible truth. I could also see that the majority of people did not know this secret. And so I set out to share it with the world. Against every imaginable obstacle, I created the film, The Secret. And it was released to the world in 2006. Later, the same year, I wrote the book, The Secret, which enabled me to share more of what I had discovered. When The Secret was released, it traveled at lightning speed, and was passed through from one person to another across the planet. Today, tens of millions of people in every country in the world have changed their lives in the most incredible ways with its knowledge. As people learn how to change their lives with The Secret, they shared thousands of amazing stories with me, and I received more insights into why people experience such difficulties in their lives. And with those insights came the knowledge of the knowledge that can change lives instantly. The Secret reveals the law of attraction, the most powerful law that governs our lives. The power contains the essence of everything I have learned since The Secret was released in 2006. In the power, you will come to understand that all it takes is just one thing to change your relationships, money, health, happiness, career, and your entire life. You don't need to have The Secret for the power to change your life, because everything you need to know is contained in the power. If you have read The Secret, then this book will add immeasurably to what you already know. There is so much for you to know. There is so much for you to understand about yourself and your life, and it is all good. In fact, it is beyond good. It is phenomenal. Okay. Introduction. You are meant to have an amazing life. You are meant to have everything you love and desire. Your work is meant to be exciting, and you are meant to accomplish all the things you would love to accomplish. Your relationships with your family and friends are meant to be filled with happiness. You are meant to have all the money you need to live a full, wonderful life. You are meant to be living your dreams, all of them. If you want to travel, you are meant to travel. If you would love to start a business, you are meant to start a business. If you would love to learn to dance or learn how to sail a yacht or study Italian, you are meant to do those things. If you would love to be a musician, a scientist, a business owner, an inventor, a performer, a parent, or whatever it is you love to do, to be, you are meant to be it. When you wake up each day, you should be filled with excitement because you know the day is going to be full of great things. You are meant to be laughing and full of joy. You are meant to feel strong and safe. You are meant to feel good about yourself and know you're invaluable. Of course, there will be challenges in your life, and you are meant to have them too, because they help you to grow. But you are meant to know how to overcome problems and challenges. You are meant to be victorious. You are meant to be happy. You are meant to have an amazing life. You were not born to struggle. You were not born to live a life where the moments of joy are few and far between. You were not born to toil in your work 5 days a week with fleeting moments of happiness on weekends. You were not born to live with limited energy, feeling exhausted at the end of each day. You were not born to worry or be afraid. You were not born to suffer. What would be the point of your life? You are meant to experience life to its fullest and have everything you want, and at the same time be filled with joy, health, vitality, excitement, and love, because that is an amazing life. The life of your dreams. Everything you would love to be, do, or have has always been closer to you than you knew, because the power to everything you want is inside you. Prentice Mulford states, there is a supreme power and ruling force which pervades and rules the boundless universe. You are a part of this power. In this book, I want to show you the way to an amazing life. You will discover something incredible about yourself, your life, and the universe. Life is so much easier than you think it is. And as you come to understand the way life works, the power you have inside you, you will experience the magic of life in its fullness. And then you will have an amazing life. Now, let the magic of your life begin. Man, the first chapter actually, what is the power? Alexander Graham Bell quotes, what this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists. Life is simple. Your life is made up of only two kinds of things: positive things and negative things. Each area of your life, whether it's your health, money, relationships, work, or happiness, is either positive or negative to you. You have plenty of money or you lack money. You are brimming with health or you lack health. Your relationships are happy or difficult. Your work is exciting or successful, or dissatisfying and unsuccessful. You are filled with happiness or you don't feel good a lot of time. You have good years or bad years, good times or bad times, good days or bad days. If you have more negative things than positive things in your life, then something is very wrong and you know it. You see other people who are happy and fulfilled and whose lives are full of great things, and something tells you that you deserve all that too. And you're right. You do deserve a life overflowing with good things. Most people who have a great life don't realize exactly what it was that they did to get it, but they did do something. They used the power that is the cause of everything good in life. Without exception, every person who has a great life used love to achieve it. The power to have all the positive and good things in life is love. Love has been talked about and written about since the beginning of time, in every religion and by every great thinker, philosopher, prophet, and leader. But many of us have not truly understood their wise words. Even though their teachings were specifically for people in their time, their one truth and message to the world is still the same today: love. Because when you love, you are using the greatest power in the universe. The force of love. Prentice Mulford stated, love is an element with which, though physically unseen, is as real as air or water. It is an acting, living, moving force. It moves in waves and currents like those of the ocean. Mm. The kind of love that the greatest thinkers and saviors of the world talked about is very different from what most people understand love to be. So true. It is much more than loving your family, friends, and favorite things, because love is not just a feeling. Love is a positive force. Love is not weak, feeble, or soft. Love is the positive force of life. Love is the cause of everything positive and good. There are not 100 different positive forces in life. There is only one. Nature's great powers, like gravity and electromagnetism, are invisible to our senses, but their power is indisputable. Likewise, the force of love is invisible to us, but its power is, in fact, far greater than any of nature's powers. The evidence of its power can be seen everywhere in the world. Without love, there is no life. Take a moment to think about it. What would the world be without love? First of all, you wouldn't even exist. Without love, you couldn't have been born. None of your family and friends would have been born either. In fact, there wouldn't be a single human being on the planet. If the force of love ceased today, the entire human race would decrease and eventually die out. Every single invention, discovery, and human creation came from the love in a human heart. If it were not for love of the Wright brothers, we could not fly in an airplane. If it were not for the love of scientists, inventors, and discoverers, we would not have electricity, heating, or light. Nor would we be able to drive a car or use a phone, appliance, or any other technology that makes life easier and more comfortable. Without the love of architects and builders, there would be no homes, buildings, or cities. Without love, there would be no medicines, doctors, or emergency facilities, no teachers, schools, or education. There would be no books, no paintings, and no music, because all of these things are created from the positive force of love. Take a look around you right now. Whatever you see that is a human creation would not be there without love. Robert Browning stated, take away love and our earth is a tomb. Man, that is so true, man. Take away love and our earth is a tomb. The next section, love is the force that moves you. Everything you want to be or have comes from love. Without love, you wouldn't move. There would be no positive force to propel you to get up in the morning, to work, play, dance, talk, learn, listen to music, or do anything at all. You'd be like a stone statue. It is the positive force of love that inspires you to move and gives you the desire to be, do, or have anything. The positive force of love can create anything good, increase the good things, and change anything negative in your life. You have the power over your health, your wealth, your career, your relationships, and every area of your life. And that power, love, is inside you. But if you have the power over your life and that power is inside you, why isn't your life amazing? Why isn't every area of your life magnificent? Why don't you have everything you want? Why haven't you been able to do everything you want to do? Why aren't you filled with joy every day? The answer is because you have a choice. You have a choice whether to love and harness the positive force or not. And whether you realize it or not, every day of your life, every moment of your life, you have been making this choice without exception. Every single time you experience something good in your life, you loved and harnessed love's positive force. And every single time you experience something not good, you didn't love, and the result was negative. Love is the cause of all the good things in your life, and the lack of love is the cause of all the negative things and all the pain and suffering. Tragically, a lack of knowledge and understanding of the power of love is clear in people's lives across the planet today and in the entire history of humanity. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, I believe that's his name, he stated a quote, "Love is the most powerful and still most unknown energy in the world." Now, you're receiving the knowledge of the one and only power to all the good things in life, and you will be able to use it to change your entire life. But first, you must understand exactly how love works. That is so true, because what we know of love is pseudo love. That's love based upon our conditional mindsets. You know, we love if someone does this for us, if they treat us like this, and I'll love you if, you know what I'm saying? And the moment somebody does something that you don't like, say something that you don't like, you know, whatever the case, tell you no, because God forbid somebody say no, you know, to you, then it's forget them. I don't mess with them anymore. You know, relationships. Everybody is lovey-dovey. Everybody's head over heels in love all of a sudden. And then something goes awry. And now I don't mess with them. And I don't know what I saw in them in the first place. And you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, best friends that all of a sudden aren't best friends over one disagreement, and now they're just the enemies. And, you know, people that you've had children with, you know, at first they were good enough to lay with and all of that stuff, hang out with, have good time. And then all of a sudden, you know, I can't stand them. I can't, you know, all of a sudden. So that is what you call pseudo love. That is loved based on conditions. Although we say it all the time that, unconditional love, especially in the church, we talk about unconditional love, agape love, you know, I'm going to tell you something. Even in the church, that unconditional agape love that they're talking about is not always exhibited, period, point blank. How? Because let somebody live a life or make a choice that you don't think should be their choice. And they're shunned, they're convicted, they're condemned, they're put to shame, they're made to feel guilty, they're being force fed, you need to do this and you need to repent and you need to you know what I'm saying? All types of condemnation and all types of stuff. That's not love. And the irony is it's being taught from the pulpits but not demonstrated, right? If someone dresses different than what you think they should, you want to, you know what I'm saying? But you say you come in love, but then you judge. That's not love, okay? So now let's get into what actually is the true definition of love so that we all collectively can actually know what it is once and for all, okay? The next section, the law of love. The universe is governed by natural laws. We can fly in an airplane because aviation works in harmony with natural laws. The laws of physics didn't change for us to be able to fly, but we found a way to work in accordance with the natural laws. And by doing so, we can fly. Just as laws of physics govern aviation, electricity, and gravity, there is a law that governs love. To harness the positive force of love and change your life, you must understand its law. The most powerful law in the universe, the law of attraction. From the greatest to the smallest, the law of attraction is what holds every star in the universe and forms every atom and molecule. The force of attraction of the sun holds the planets in our solar system, keeping them from hurtling into space. The force of attraction is in gravity holds you and every person, planet, plant, animal, and mineral on the earth. The force of attraction can be seen in all of nature, from a flower attracting bees or a seed attracting nutrients from the soil, to every living creature being attracted to its own species. The force of attraction operates through all of the animals on the earth, fish in the sea, and birds in the sky, leading them to multiply and form herds, schools, and flocks. The force of attraction holds together the cells of your body, the materials of your house, and the furniture you sit on, and it holds your car to the road and the water in your glass. Every object you use is held together by the force of attraction. Attraction is the force that draws people to other people. It draws people to form cities and nations, groups and clubs and societies where they share common interests. It is the force that pulls one person to science and another to cooking. It pulls people to various sports or to different styles of music, to certain animals and pets. Attraction is the force that draws you to your favorite things and places. And it's the force that draws you to your friends and the people you love. The next section, the attractive force of love. So what is the force of attraction? The force of attraction is the force of love. Attraction is love. When you feel an attraction to your favorite food, you're feeling love for that food. Without attraction, you wouldn't feel anything. All food would feel the same to you. You wouldn't know what you love or what you don't love because you wouldn't be attracted to anything. You wouldn't be attracted to another person, a particular city, house, car, sport, job, music, clothes, or anything, because it's through the force of attraction that you feel love. Charles Hornell stated, the law of attraction or the law of love, they are one and the same. The law of attraction is the law of love, and it is the all-powerful law that keeps everything in harmony, from countless galaxies to atoms. It is operating in everything and through everything in the universe, and it is the law that is operating in your life. I was thinking about, that's why I said the word protecting, because I stated, not knowing, again, you all, I read this book at the same time you read it. I'd never go ahead of our collection, right? So I put up a post, was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday morning, afternoon, something like that. And on Facebook, and I said, love is the greatest protection. It's the greatest protector. It is. Love is the greatest protection. It is. We don't understand the magnitude and the bigness, right, of love. We don't get it. We don't get it. Music Soul Child wrote a song where his lyrics said, love, so many people use your name in vain. And he says, but I'm afraid I don't know how, because it's a possibility that you look at me differently. Another person stated, I think Kirk Franklin said, wrote a song that says, love, a word that comes and goes, but few people really know what it means to love somebody. We don't know. We know what was shown to us as what love is. We We know what we saw on TV, what love is. We know what we saw from our elders and parents and all of that stuff. We know those things, but that is so limiting, right? Because the bigness of love, that's just like what we think God is, right? What we've I want to say what we've reduced God to be, okay? We've made God to fit our mind and our concept of who God is. But we are reducing the bigness of all that God is, not the small fraction of what we have made him to be. Matter of fact, calling God a him is limiting God, period. Because out of God, the infinite intelligence source, the almighty, the I am, came all of us. And if we are mirror reflections, extensions of God, if we were made in the image and likeness of God, and we are all both male and female, why are we reducing God to only being a male? Huh? That's because of our limited understanding of what God is, right? Just like our limited understanding of what love is. And love is God. Love is universe. Love is the laws. Love is, as we're learning here, it's not until we expand ourselves, we open ourselves up to receive more, we expand our understanding, will we be able to expand our image of what these things are, like truly understand what they are, how they are, who they are. You understand where they are, why they are. All right, here we go. Here we go. In universal terms, the law of attraction says like attracts like. What that means in simple terms for your life is what you give out, you receive back. Whatever you give out in life is what you receive back in life. Whatever you give by the law of attraction is exactly what you attract back to yourself. Isaac Newton stated, to every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Every action of giving creates an opposite action of receiving. And what you receive is always equal to what you've given. Whatever you give out in life must return to you. It is the physics and the mathematics of the universe. I just want to just sit there and pause there for a second so that we can really breathe that in. Because we say it, it's a cliche now. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. You understand? We say it so cliche-like, but do we really know what that means for us? Okay, we can quickly find a unique, clever, witty way to say it towards somebody else. But do we really know what that means for ourselves? And if so, what have we given, right, that is reflecting in what we're receiving right now? What are you receiving right now? That's a good way to determine what you're giving. Pay attention to what you're receiving. What is coming to you? Is it good stuff or bad stuff? Right? Is it positive stuff or negative stuff? Because that right there gives you an answer as to what you've been given. What you've been giving is coming back to you. What's coming back to you? What's happening right now? What's the saying? When it rains, it pours. What's raining? What's pouring into your life right now? Because that is an indicator as to what you've been giving out from your life. Okay? Give positivity. You receive back positivity. Give negativity. You receive back negativity. Give positivity and you receive back a life full of positive things. Give negativity and you receive back a life filled with negative things. And how do you give positivity or negativity? Through your thoughts and your feelings. In any moment, you're giving either positive thoughts or negative thoughts. You're giving either positive feelings or negative feelings. And whether they're positive or negative will determine what you receive back in your life. All the people, circumstances, and events that make up every moment of your life are being attracted back to you through the thoughts and feelings you're giving out. Life doesn't just happen to you. You receive everything in your life based on what you've given. Jesus stated, this is circa 5 BC through circa AD 30, founder of Christianity. In Luke 6:38, actually, he didn't found Christianity. Man created Christianity. Christ himself wasn't even a Christian, okay? The religion Christianity began after he left here, all right? But anyway, that's another segment for another show, all right? Luke 6:38 states, give, and it will be given to you. For by your standard of measure, it will be measured to you in return. It's right there in your Bible, right there. What you give, you receive. Give help and support to a friend when he's moving house, and most surely that help and support will return to you with lightning speed. Give anger to a family member who let you down, and that anger will also return to you. Clothed in the circumstances of your life. You are creating your life with your thoughts and your feelings. Whatever you think and feel creates everything that happens to you and everything you experience in your life. If you think and feel, I've got a difficult and stressful day today, then you will attract back to you all people, circumstances, and events that will make your day difficult and stressful. If you think and feel life is really good to me, you will attract back to you all people, circumstances, and events that will make life really good for you. Next section, you are a magnet. The law of attraction is unfailingly giving you every single thing in your life based on what you're giving out. You magnetize and receive the circumstances of wealth, health, relationships, your job, and every single event and experience in your life based on the thoughts and feelings you're giving out. Give out positive thoughts and feelings about money, and you magnetize positive circumstances, people, and events that bring more money to you. Give out negative thoughts and feelings about money, and you magnetize negative circumstances, people, and events that cause you to have a lack of money. Mahatma Gandhi stated, whether humanity will consciously follow the law of love, I do not know, but that need not disturb me. The law will work just as the law of gravitation works, whether we accept it or not. That's a fact, okay? As surely as you think and feel, the law of attraction is responding to you. It doesn't matter whether your thoughts and feelings are good or bad. You are giving them out, and they will return to you as automatically and precisely as an echo returns the same words you send out. But this means that you can change your life by changing your thoughts and feelings. Give positive thoughts and feelings, and you will change your entire life. The next section, positive thoughts and positive and negative thoughts. Your thoughts are both the words you hear in your head and the words you speak out loud. When you say to somebody, what a beautiful day, you had the thought first and then spoke the words. Your thoughts also become your actions. When you get out of bed in the morning, you had the thought of getting out of bed before you took action. You can't take any action without thinking the thought first. That's a fact. I have a saying that I learned, actually, it didn't come from me, so I dare not take the credit for it. But it's something that someone mentioned to me. Oh my goodness, I had to be 11, 12 years old, but I never forgot it. They stated, if you sow a thought, it's the law of sowing and reaping, which is the law of attraction. Okay. They say, if you sow a thought, you reap an action. If you sow an action, you reap a habit. If you sow a habit, you'll reap a lifestyle. And if you sow a lifestyle, you'll reap a destiny. But it always starts, all of it begins with your thought. Okay. It's your thoughts that determine whether your words and actions will be positive or negative. But how do you know whether your thoughts are positive or negative? Your thoughts are positive when they are thoughts of what you want and love. And negative thoughts are thoughts of what you don't want and don't love. It is that simple and that easy. Whatever you want in your life, you want it because you love it. Take a moment and think about it. You don't want things you don't love, do you? Every person only wants what they love. Nobody wants what they don't love. When you think or talk about the things you want and love, such as, I love those shoes, they're beautiful. Your thoughts of positive and positive thoughts will come. Your thoughts are positive, are positive. And those thoughts, positive thoughts, will come back to you as the things you love because they are beautiful shoes. When you think or talk about the things you don't want and don't love, such as, look at the price of those shoes, that's highway robbery. Your thoughts are negative, and those negative thoughts will come back to you as the things you don't love. Things that are too expensive for you. That's what you're going to attract by being negative like that. Most people think and talk about what they don't love more than they think and talk about what they love. I never understood that. I did not come to that understanding until we read through The Secret. I say, you know what? We do that a lot. Like, we will literally fester in stuff we don't like, people we don't like, situations we don't. It will take us years, months, days to come out of that funk, out of that ugliness. You know what I'm saying? We will sit in sadness, and we'll sit in depression, and we'll sit in all of this stuff. We sit in it, y'all. We literally make our beds in it. We order takeout in it. We just get our mail delivered there. It's like, what are we doing? I never thought about that until we finished reading this book. Okay. She goes on to say, they give out more negativity than love. And in doing so, they are inadvertently depriving themselves of all the good things in life. It's impossible to have a great life without love. Let me say that again. It's impossible to have a great life without love. People who have great lives think and talk about what they love more than they want, than what they don't love. And people who are struggling think and talk about what they don't love more than what they do love. Okay. Now, this is a quote from, it's Sophocles, Sophocles, Sophocles. He's a Greek playwright, died in 406 BC. Stated, one word frees us of all the weight and pain of life, and that word is love. What is blowing my mind, because she's using quotes from Stoics and philosophers and teachers and great leaders and things like that from different times, ages, you know what I'm saying, centuries ago. And yet the messaging, you all, is still the same. No matter how many ages have passed, the messaging, just like the laws, have never wavered. It's still the same. Isn't that something? Next section says, talk about what you love. When you talk about any difficulties with money, a relationship, an illness, or even that the profits of your business are down, you're not talking about what you love. When you talk about a bad event in the news, or a person or situation that annoyed or frustrated you, you're not talking about what you love. Talking about the bad day you had, being late for an appointment, getting caught in traffic, or missing the bus are all talking about what you don't love. There are many little things that happen each day. If you get caught up in talking about that what you don't love, every one of those little things brings more struggle and difficulty to your life. It's just that simple, you all. Like, really, really, really just that simple. My goodness, man. You have to talk about the good news of the day. Talk about the appointment that went well. Talk about how you love being on time. Talk about how good it is to be full of health. Talk about the profits that you want your business to achieve. Talk about the situations and interactions you had in your day that went well. You have to talk about what you love to bring what you love to you. If you parrot negative things and squawk about the things you don't love, you are literally jailing yourself like a parrot in a cage. Every time you talk about what you don't love, you are adding another bar to the cage and you are locking yourself away from all the good. My goodness, that's a good analogy right there. People who have great lives talk more about what they love. By doing so, they gain unlimited access to all the good in life, and they are as free as the birds that soar in the sky. To have a great life, break the bars of the cage that is jailing you. Give love. Talk only about what you love, and love will set you free. Come on here. Talk only about what you love, and love will set you free. I love that. I love that. Okay, another quote from Jesus. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Come on, truth is love. Love is truth. Nothing is impossible for the force of love. No matter who you are, no matter what situations you may be facing, the force of love can set you free. I know of a woman who, through love alone, broke the bars that caged her. She had been left in poverty and faced with bringing up her children by herself after 20 years of an abusive marriage. Despite the extreme hardship she faced, this woman never allowed resentment, anger, or any ill feelings to take root inside her. She never talked negatively about her ex-husband, but instead gave only positive thoughts and words about her dream of a new, perfect, beautiful husband and her dream of traveling to Europe. Even though she had no money to travel, she applied for and got a passport and bought small items she would need on her dream trip to Europe. Well, she did meet her perfect and beautiful new husband, and after marrying, they moved to her husband's home in Spain, overlooking the ocean, where she now lives in happiness. This woman refused to talk about what she didn't love but instead chose to give love and think and talk about what she loved. And in doing so, she set herself free from hardship and suffering and received a beautiful life. You can change your life because you have an unlimited ability to think and talk about what you love. And so you have an unlimited ability to bring everything good in life to you. Whatever the power you have is far greater than giving positive thoughts and words of the things you love. Because the law of attraction is responding to your thoughts and your feelings. You have to feel love to harness its power. St. Paul stated, love is the fulfilling of the law. Love is the fulfilling of the law. Okay. Now, here are the points of power. The points of power. So if you recall, as we were reading The Secret, at every end of the chapter, there was always summary bullet points to take away. Okay. And these, what I would say to you, these I would replay in my mind. This is how I was able to apply the stuff. Instead of just reading a book, I applied the book. I meditated the book. You know what I mean? I digested the book and made it a part of me, you know? So at the end of these chapters, it's the same. She has bullet points to take away from the chapter. And these bullet points begin with, love is not weak, feeble, or soft. Love is the positive force of life. Love is the cause of everything positive and good. The next point, everything you want to be, do, or have comes from love. The next point, the positive force of love can create anything good, increase the good things, and change anything negative in your life. The next point, every day, in every moment, you make the choice whether to love and harness the positive force or not. The next point, the law of attraction is the law of love. And it is the law that is operating in your life. The next point, whatever you give out in life is what you receive back in life. Give positivity, you receive back positivity. Give negativity, you receive back negativity. The next point, life doesn't happen to you. You receive everything in your life based on what you are giving. The next point, whether your thoughts and feelings are bad or good, they return as automatically and precisely as an echo. Next point, people who have great lives think and talk about what they love more than what they don't love. Next point, talk about the good news of the day. Talk about what you love and bring what you love to you. The next point, you have an unlimited ability to think and talk about what you love. And so you have an unlimited ability to bring everything good in life to you. Last point, love. Because when you love, you are using the greatest power in the universe. Okay? That is the end of the first chapter of our second book of the series, The Secret. This is called The Power. The next meeting that we'll have, which will be Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will read chapter 2, The Power of Feelings. The Power of Feelings, okay? This is good. Like I stated before, you all, if you need the book, I offer this book every single week. Every single week I offer this book, okay? My dog had to say she sure did. I offer this book every single week to you. There is no excuse as to why you don't have this, okay? Even when we conclude reading these books, you all, you still have the book to go back to and read again and again and again, okay? This book, this ebook is only $5. I purchased the books all on my own, the big price, the real price, okay? You are only giving a seed of $5 because what I do here, I don't do for free. These are free platforms, but in order for me to do what I do, it costs, okay? And so this is you in not only investing in yourself, but this is also you sowing a seed into the very thing that I do, okay? This is you sowing a seed and supporting what I do as well, okay? So that my time is not used and just sucked dry and all of that stuff, okay? So I appreciate you all who are supporting. It's only $5. You spend more than that in the drive-thru. I'm just saying. Come on here. You lose more than that under the car seats and in the sofa cushions. I'm just saying, y'all, okay? So get your book. And in exchange, you get a book that you can have for life, all right? So get your book. Email me. And for those who are listening on Clubhouse, the email address is in the bio, so definitely go there, or you can go to my website, which is right above my head on Clubhouse, and you can get your copy there. Okay. Lori on YouTube says, so good. I thank you, honey. Yes, it is. So it's amazingly good. I'm telling you now. All right. And those who are watching via YouTube or Facebook, email me, or put it in the comments or whatever, your email address, so that I can send it over to you and I can tell you where to send your $5 seed. Okay. All righty, you also, and also for those who just want to email and ask about anything that I do, I am a licensed cognitive behavioral therapist. I hold a PhD in therapy. I also am a master life and purpose coach. I am a spiritual coach. I am a relationship and intimacy coach, family and relationship coach, all of those things. I am 5-time certified in coaching. Okay. I do this, you all. To say the least, I do this, okay? Not only is this my trade, but I also have other entities that I man and have founded and operate daily as well, okay? So email me if you want to learn more about what it is that I do and how you can be a part of it. You can email me, even if you have inquiries about anything, any questions pertaining to life, spirituality, pertaining to, therapy, pertaining to whatever, okay? Email me and I will return your message, or even we can talk further about anything that you would like. Okay, anything that you would like, I'm open to that. Okay. You can visit my website again for those who are listening on Clubhouse. It is right above my head. You can just tap there and it'll take you straight to the website. Those who are viewing on Facebook, it's right on the screen and it's also in the caption. So feel free to click the link in the captions. It'll take you straight there. There you will be able to see everything that I have offered, all of my courses, my books, my merchandise. You will see the events that we have going on, the drives that we have going on right now. You will be able to acquire sessions with me and all of those things right there. Okay. Also, that merchandise is made available at walmart.com as well. Purpose Wear by Miss B. Purpose Wear by Miss B. There's more on my website, obviously, but you can get some of the merchandise, my merchandise, at walmart.com as well. Okay. Alrighty. Follow me on social media, you all. You don't want to miss it because there's a lot of things that I put on social media that is not privy to, our lives and all of those things. Follow me on social media, y'all. At Instagram, Dr. Bianca Miss B Lee. Facebook, Dr. Bianca Miss B Lee. Twitter, Bianca Miss B Lee. Okay. And YouTube, Dr. Bianca Miss B Lee. All right. Again, like I said, I am a spiritual teacher. I'm a spiritual mentor, and we do a lot of spiritual conversations on my Patreon. Become a member of my Patreon at patreon.com/Mama B's Kitchen. That's where we get in and we get to whipping spiritually. Okay. We don't play no games. We're talking about esoteric things. We're talking about occult things, not to be mistaken with cult things. This is not a cult. This is occult. The definition of occult are the hidden things that should not be hidden from us because we are spirit first. Hear me and hear me clear. We are spirit first, having a physical experience. Okay. When we leave this physical body, we're returning back to spirit. Okay. Our original state. So it's high time that we learn how to utilize the things of our spiritual nature and not be so caught up in the things of this physical nature. Hello. I will go more into it on Patreon. Become a member and you can go over there and do so. Okay. Finally, last but not least, I am a founder and director of operations for a nonprofit organization, as well as a founder of an awards platform called the BTS Awards. The nonprofit is called Beyond the Scenes Community Effort Incorporated. The awards platforms is called the Behind the Scenes Awards and Recognition. So we celebrate those unsung heroes. If you follow me on social media, then you will see we just highlighted our most recent unsung community hero on yesterday, actually first thing this morning, and he's so deserving of it. I'm telling you now, I encountered this young man on a neighborhood app, and when I tell you he has blown my mind with the heart that he has blown my mind. So he absolutely was more than deserving of his spotlight and recognition today, and he is being loved on right now as we speak. I'm telling you now, I've never seen someone, when they got a spotlight, I've never seen someone be so loved and surrounded, and the comments and the shares and oh my goodness, he is being doted over right now, and he should, because he does the same loving and pouring and doting over everybody else, and I'm here for it all. So we honored him yesterday, and he's getting the love from that, but we honor so many community heroes, those who go thankless, those who lack, who go, without appreciation, without honor. They just do it because it's in their heart to do it. They're not looking for accolades. They're not looking for money. They're not looking for a spotlight. Those are the ones that we want to give the spotlight to, because those are the ones that are very deserving. We want to love them because they're loving everybody else. Okay. So that love deserves to be returned and reciprocated. Okay. So go and help us to do so. Not only this, we have a couple things happening in the next couple of weeks and months. Okay. So we have a drive that's happening right now. If you go to my website, on the homepage, you'll see that we have a Thanksgiving homeless drive where we're gathering things. It'll lead you directly to an Amazon wish list. Okay. And you can select on that wish list exactly what you want to donate to the mission. Okay. Because we're putting together, our objective is to put together at a minimum of 250 drawstring backpacks filled with hygiene products, shampoo, conditioner, Combs, brushes, warm socks, towels with soap, first aid kits, nail clippers, hand sanitizers, wet wipes, all of those things, a lot of different lip balm, those things that'll allow them to be able to maintain their dignity, number one, maintain their hygiene, keep their appearance up to par to where they will be undenied. They won't be discriminated against. They can have, a sense of pride within self, So we want to give them those things, those key essentials, daily essentials that we have every day, right? Toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, those things. We want to give them a bag full of daily essentials. And so with your help, we will be able to do that. We're going to be passing these out along with hot meals the day before Thanksgiving, November 22nd, Wednesday. Okay. So we want to have all of these things gathered and delivered to our headquarters. If you go to the website, go to the Amazon wish list, and you place it in your cart and you purchase, it'll give you the address to our headquarters so you can send the things directly to our headquarters. You don't have to worry about postage and all of that stuff, doing it on your own, all of that stuff. So send it directly here. If you need information, if you somehow don't have the address, feel free to reach out and we'll give that address to you, no problem. Okay, it's our headquarters here in Georgia. Not only that, if you are local and you want to drop some things off, there's 2 designated locations that you can drop it off that nothing will be tampered with. The way where I am with the headquarters, that where we are, it is such a privatized area. And everybody kind of looks out for everybody. No one bothers anybody. And it's very, very quiet. So whenever things are dropped off, it stays untampered with, untouched until we are able to grab it and bring it indoors. Okay. So your things are safe as well. So, and the next thing that we have going on, we're going to be doing some developmental projects. We're going to be building, you all, not only 1, but 2, and eventually 3 locations. We're going to be building, getting things ready. I'm telling you, for a major project that we have going on, not just with us, but connected with the state of Georgia. Okay. So Reverend Raphael Warnock and his office have given us the green light, as well as the support that we need in order to move forward and get this project done. And I cannot be more ecstatic, you all. More to come about that. Again, if you want more information, then reach out. If you want to know how you can be a part of anything that we have going on, reach out, and we will gladly forward the information to you. Okay. All right. Now that Sunday announcements are over and we've done with our reading for today, it's only right that I send you back to your day, you all. Your Sunday. You still have time to spend good time with your family. Wrap this weekend up. You know what I'm saying? Take every moment that you can just to laugh, live, love. Get yourselves prepared for the work week that's coming. Be amazing, profitable, productive, full of events, full of wonderfulness, great news, great announcements every single day of this week. Prepare to receive, have an expectation to receive, expect unexpected checks in the mail, expect unexpected bills paid, expect money automatically to be dropped in your account this week, every single day. Hello. That's what you do. Set your week up. And now once you set it out there, act like it's already done and be grateful for it. Okay. Stand in gratitude for it. All right. I don't know about you, but that's how I'm setting my week up. All right. All righty, you all. Listen, we'll be back here Tuesday night, Eastern Standard, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at Divine Femininity United. As always, I love you. I mean it. There's absolutely positively nothing you can do about it. Don't you even try it. We'll see you back here on Tuesday. Peace.